G'day everyone, it's Friday. Last night I worked until 3 in the morning and today it's 9:30 and I'm getting started. God, it must be boring to you guys that I just give you a report every day as to when I start and stop work. But this is so all-consuming, I figure I might as well. So basically these stickers represent one full day's work, and as you can see yesterday I actually managed to do 2 full days work, and the day before that I also managed to do 2 full days work. And I'm hoping today that I can at least do another 2 full days work. I didn't choose the crunch life. The crunch life chose me. Don't know what this is. It's my nerd gag sign. Or
I just have something wrong with my hands. This here's my strong hand.
For those of you actually interested in what I'm doing, this is my Photoshop open on the Cintiq, and basically if I skip through here you'll see that I just have these sketches and construction lines done. And this is my minimum workload for today. I'm just going through each of these, and as you can see there's 10 pages that I'm going to try and get done, and if I can get these 10 done I'm going to hopefully move on and start doing a couple more. But yeah, I don't know if you've also noticed, but my Jazza avatar character is sort of scattered throughout these pages in places because he's essentially the guide of the book. He sort of explains aspects of character design. So for example, in this page, it's the opening page of what's the word? Pose sheets. So I use my Jazza avatar character as an example because he's been present throughout the rest of the book in places to sort of demonstrate what it's like to sort of show a character you have designed in various applicable poses. It's probably a good place to explain what the book is about. It's going to be called Draw with Jazza Creating Characters, and it's a book about character design, and it's split up into 5 parts. The first 4 parts are the 4 steps of the design process. Namely, step 1 is discovery. They're all the 4 Ds, right? So it's discovery, research, and marketplace stuff, blah blah blah. Step 2 is design. I'm really tired. Step 3 is development, and step 4 is delivery. So each of those 4 sections is a good chunk of the book, and then the last 5th chunk of the book is examples, where I go through 4 examples from start to finish, going through those 4 steps, and you can see very clearly with each of these character designs in very different applications how the design process is used. So, short break from my monotonous schedule. This arrived in the mail today. Oh, the Tale Teller flyers. That's so cool. So we got 250 of these printed specifically for the launch event, so that people have like a little program to read that says things about the people who have made the production and shows a little bit of art. It's very nice to look at. Yeah, but there will be spares, so I look forward to bringing the leftovers, hopefully there will be leftovers, to like the London meetup, so first in best dress, and people can have those. So yeah, but that's exciting. I'm really into this, the printing thing, because this was funded by Google and Screen Australia. We put a budget together and we had a budget for printing. But yeah, just like all this stuff is like really exciting to sort of celebrate the whole thing. Anyways, back to the monotonous grind of working on the book. It's been 3 hours and it's going to be at least another 12 hours. Slight pause for a moment here. I've just clicked to release the Tale Teller trailer. Let's click on this. We've already got 11 views in a few seconds. Hooray! Oh man, this is crazy. Now this is the trailer, but it's still the first ever high definition cut piece from the finished animation that I've ever put out there. I'm really excited. I'm really nervous. It's crazy. 1 week and it's out there to the world for everyone to see and enjoy or hate and judge. But it's coming, and that makes me happy. It's a nice silver lining in the cloud of work that I'm stuck in at the moment, and I do have to get back to it, but that's a nice little break there. It's exciting. Just a quick update. It's 6:15 p.m. I haven't stopped working, and I won't be for a while. And the bummer is, my wife and some family have gone out for dinner without me. I have too much work to do, and I'm just missing out on everything today because today is a big crunch day. That makes me sad. It is now 7:26, and I think my day has been made in a magical way. They brought me back a to-go steak with mushroom sauce, medium rare. Oh my god. Oh yay. Wallowing in the pit of eternal work, I am presented with this glorious gift. A boon, a miracle. Oh my goodness. It's actually cooked really well and it's warm. Oh, look at this, mashed potato with bacon and creamy sauce. Oh my god, yum. So sorry for that terrible montage. I have been working for the last 5 hours since then, so it's, you know, not just cutting from steak to now, but I have an amazing piece of news and update for you that I wanted to share. This is like crazy. I just spoke on Skype with Alex D. Simone, who works with Gary Vaynerchuk, who is a brilliant entrepreneur who many of you I know respect and really enjoy his stuff. And we're a go. We don't know when yet, but I asked permission if I could share with you that they've agreed to set up an interview with Gary V and me, and he said yep, so here you go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be interviewing at some point in the future Gary V. So, like, that's amazing. If you don't know who Gary V is, I highly recommend it. And I would venture to say that listening to people like him is going to be the best tool for you to know how to become a working artist, more so than listening to artists and how to create art. Because really, if you're selling yourself on the internet and you're trying to create an audience and sell yourself as a brand, you need to think like a business person. And I think Gary V has the energy and the connection and intuition with social media that is really valuable to my audience, and I can't wait to have that interview. I want to approach my interview with him, asking him all the questions I get. Now, I reply to all these people, but I think it's going to sound quite different and have a lot more impact coming from someone like Gary. And these are things like, you know, how do I get out of creative slump? How do I make money on the internet? How do I find clients? All of these questions I get all the time. This guy will rip through these answers, and I can't wait. So please give me your questions now, and I will be taking notes and I will be writing down a lot of the favorite ones. Please upvote other people's questions that you think you would like to hear an answer to as well. So essentially you can ask them, but if you see them, upvote it. So I notice the ones that everyone likes. Everyone, please jump in the comments and just go nuts. I hope it happens sooner rather than later, but I understand how busy they are. So, you know, if it happens next week, if it happens in the next 3 months, that's all good. It's just an amazing, exciting thing to be happening. So there you go. I'm going to wrap up today's vlog now on this high note. I still have a couple of hours work left to do, but yeah, that's just amazing news. I'll jump into the question of the day, and I'll take one from Jelf Y, who says, with all the crunching you do you still have time to go to the gym? I didn't have time to go to the gym in the last month or whatever, even when I was losing weight. I just went once a week and was strict on my diet. Now that I'm over crunching and I'm working up to and over 18 hours a day, maybe not 18, but like close to, like, you know, ridiculous hours, it's just not realistic. And I'm actually really struggling to control my diet because it comes to 3 p.m. and I realize how hungry I am, and I just have a few times grabbed a massive burger, chips, come back to work and worked. But I am conscious of not undoing a lot of hard work I did to lose 8 kilos. So I'm going to try and keep an eye on that. So thanks for the friendly reminder. Everyone, thank you so much for watching today. roller coaster of emotions today, and I really appreciate you guys watching and sharing that with me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.